Hi, my friends. Welcome back to yet another episode on my channel. I am Nosy for Kumalo, and you're watching Life Undressed. I decided to change the name of the show to something a little bit more fitting, something that emphasizes the whole theme of the show. I know I haven't posted anything in a while, and it's really because I've had a rough couple of months. I'll tell you all about it one day. I've just been mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted. But I'm here now and I'm ready to share what's on my mind. Today's video is all about my journey to self-love, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Here are things I'm still learning in my 20s. This is my most recent lesson, and I have been having the most magical moments in the mornings. I turn to my side, flutter my eyes open, and I realize that, oh my gosh, I'm alive. And it's such a big deal for me because mornings for me mean renewal and a second chance. It's making me want to realize my purpose fully, to be more for myself and for someone else. And even on days where I really don't understand what is happening and it's a bit too dark for me, I feel seen. I feel that God sees me because He woke me up this morning. So that's my biggest lesson. Being okay with not being everybody's cup of tea. I really had to think about this one because when you're coming from a place of low self-esteem, there is a lot of comparing yourself to other people, not trusting your own decisions, seeking validation, and leaning into other people's opinions of you. What are they saying about me? Do they even like me? There's a lot of negative self-talk and a complete disregard for your own feelings, your own capabilities, and even your own desires. So learning to be okay with not being everybody's cup of tea for me means accepting that not everybody's going to like me, and that's okay. Some won't like me, most will. Most won't like me, some will, and that's still fine. We may share different beliefs, different opinions, it's okay. We may not be compatible in any way, that's fine. My value is not based on what other people think or being accepted and validated by other people. I still have something of value to bring to the table. It just may not be your table where we have to sit together and eat together. I may have to sit by myself, and that's fine. I am learning self-care. I came across this post, right? And this lady was talking about self-care. And she was saying self-care is not just about pampering yourself, luxury, spoiling yourself, sometimes being unbothered. Hashtag don't feel like today. Hashtag don't feel like adulting. Whilst all of that is important, whilst it's important to spoil yourself and pamper yourself, taking time out for yourself to regroup and refocus, self-care also means self-love. And when you love yourself, you're accountable for yourself. And you show up for yourself even for things that you don't feel like doing. It's the things that you need to do. It is taking care of your responsibilities. And she went on to say, it is sacrificing short-term pleasures so you can enjoy the long-term benefits. I think I used my own words right at the end, but that's basically what she was saying, and I think that's a big lesson. Learning my love language. In this instance, my self-love language. So we have the 5 love languages, and I think, well, my top one is quality time. So learning to spend time with myself, with my thoughts, getting to know my likes, my dislikes, finding out if I still subscribe to a certain opinion, finding out my needs, my mental needs, my physical needs, my emotional needs, spiritual needs, and basically giving myself the attention that I would require or expect from a family member or a significant other. So learning my self-love language. Hi, I'm Nosy and I have a problem. And my problem is that I have a hard time moving on from mistakes. Sometimes I can make a mistake and I could just ask myself, I wonder how long it's going to take for me to get over this. It could be something small, it could be something big. Just a mistake. I could trip over my words, I could use the wrong term, or just be awkward around people, right? And I could just sit there and be like, oh, you are an idiot. I can't believe you just did that. You are an idiot of idiots. In fact, there is idiot and then there is you. And I could just be going on and on and on and on and on with the vile comments and the verbal assault towards myself, not knowing that the things I say to myself end up being the things I believe about myself. It can get really dark up here. Or because I can't move on from making mistakes. So being kind and being patient towards myself is lesson number 5. Sometimes we don't tolerate. We have no tolerance for, being verbally assaulted by other people or other people being mean and demeaning us, right? But we are comfortable or are okay with saying bad things, terrible, horrible things about myself, and we just settle into that. So I am learning to be patient with myself, to be kind. I can make a mistake and it's okay. It doesn't mean I'm an idiot. It's just a mistake. So what? I am learning to laugh at my quirks and just be okay with being human and being flawed and just messing up. Sometimes you will learn from your mistakes, sometimes you won't, and that's okay. So learning to be kind, learning to be patient, learning to laugh at myself. The journey to self-love is not an easy one. There are a lot of things, a lot of events that may take place in our childhood years, our teenage years, or our adult years that sometimes change the way we perceive ourselves. Sometimes we don't realize that we are not practicing self-love. It takes a lot of being honest with yourself, accepting yourself as you are, and acknowledging that you are unique despite your pain, despite your trauma, despite your disappointment, despite your failures, whatever the case may be. That doesn't determine your value. You are still worthy and you can break away from that. You have reached the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it just like I had so much fun creating it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Like, share, and follow me on my Instagram. Also check out the Life Undressed Facebook page, and I will see you guys in the next one.